There's more than one way to get in shape.
Well, there's no shame in just laying on your mat in child's pose.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hilarious workout scenes in movies.
Do you have any water? I gotta hydrate.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at those athletic moments that had our sides hurting for less exhausting reasons, and are basing our choices on a mix of comedy, exertion, and just how unsuited each character is to their gym.
I can't get my helmet on. Oh, thanks, coach.
That's what I'm here for.
Number 10. Biking. Bridget Jones Diary. It's easy to get caught up in a good workout. As part of her quest to get her life back on track, Bridget decides to quit smoking, find the right guy, and get back in shape to kickstart a career in television. Trying for every job she can find, Bridget frantically circles every ad in the paper before hitting the gym to get ready for her spotlight on camera. Giving it everything she has, Bridget bikes frantically, going so fast it looks like she'd crash a real bike. Unaware of her exhaustion, she steps off the bike only to collapse onto the ground before continuing her search. Number 9. Rex Quando. Napoleon Dynamite.
I'm Rex, founder of the Rex Quando self-defense system.
Self-defense has never looked quite this pathetic. Hitting up a martial arts course from a former MMA fighter named Rex, Napoleon and Kip get far less than they bargained for. Showing off his system of Rex Quando, it quickly becomes obvious why Rex only lasted 2 seasons in the octagon.
I need a volunteer. Okay, you'll do. Come up here.
Using Kip for a demonstration, Rex barely needs to lift his arms to defend himself against a limp-wristed assault. Worse is that the system is mostly blocking and slapping, which is more annoying than effective. Incorporating the buddy system and American flag fashion into his program, Rex doesn't offer much.
Do it again.
Ouch.
Okay, you'll block it every time.
Number 8. Chad's workouts. Burn after reading.
Chad Feldheimer, he's one of our trainers.
Some people are always feeling the music, and dancing is great cardio. As a personal trainer, Chad's energy is oddly contagious as he cheers and pushes his clients on. When you look closer, however, some of Chad's non-stop enthusiasm is downright obtuse, and every so often a little unsafe.
Oh my God.
Earbuds almost always in, Chad is a dance machine, dancing in place, dancing to celebrate, and even doing it mid-workout with his clients. He even goes into full rockouts while on the treadmill, making a one-man mosh pit with the worst gym etiquette ever. Number 7. Yoga class. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Okay, everyone, why don't you all grab your mats?
If yoga is about having a pure mind and body, you may want a new instructor. Going for a yoga class with Sarah and Elvis, Peter is definitely out of his depth, and even more so when he meets the teacher. Clearly infatuated with Elvis, Kristen Wiig flirts and lies on him, while taking shots at Peter the whole time and making backhanded comments at Sarah.
You don't really need any adjusting, so I'm just gonna do this for myself.
Ending on the tripod headstand, she outright tells Peter to lie in child's pose before he aces the difficult move.
Okay, we're doing quiet headstands today.
I'm doing a handstand,
Sir.
I'm doing a handstand.
Number 6. Training. Cool runnings.
Let's see how fast you are when you push a 600-pound sled.
A good training montage can take your sports film to the next level, but when you have a budget team, you get a budget montage. Training for their Olympic spotlight, 4 Jamaicans have to learn to bobsled from scratch to do their country proud as they compete for the gold. Barely getting their cart a few feet forward, they can hardly start, let alone start on time, or even get everyone in the sled.
What it's all about, this is where you win or lose the race, right here in the first start.
Pushing a car and braving an icebox for conditioning, they finally get the hang of it, but not before crashing into a cop car. Number 5. Elliptical Exertion. Lost in translation. Pushing yourself too hard can be comically dangerous. Feeling isolated and inadequate, Bob decides to head to the gym to work out his anger and shape up a little. But he's far too emotional to play it safe. Cranking up the speed before he can even find a good pace for himself, Bob is clearly distressed. He goes so far as to call for help as the machine hits its maximum speed.
Help!
Switching gears, he tries going backwards before calling it quits and hopping off the machine. Haggard and staggering in his suit, he goes to his next shoot in the hotel. Number 4. Crashing a workout. Bridesmaids.
Come on, hands behind your head. Let's go. Sit up.
Fitness classes aren't cheap, but that doesn't justify stealing them. By any account, Annie definitely gets into her sports, but she doesn't always have the time or money to do it right. Heading to the park, she and Lillian get their workout on behind a tree, doing crunches while Rodney runs his class in the distance. Easily spotted copying the class, they're quickly called out by Rodney before they pretend to be dancing.
You are not dancing. You are not dancing in the park.
Putting down his class and even threatening to chase them down, he yells across the park before the ladies run away from their stolen class time.
Sorry, Rodney. We're on a budget.
Oh, come on. It's only $12.
Number 3, suggestive workout. This is 40.
Good. See, you're getting tight here.
With trainers this hands-on, you'll barely need a partner. While Jason is helping Debbie and Barb get in shape, he starts to compliment Debbie, taking things uncomfortably far almost immediately, letting Debbie know how much of a boner he has for her while throwing shade at Barb the whole time.
You give me a boner. Barb doesn't give me a boner.
Starting to really put his hands on Debbie during the talk, his visual aids get fairly physical as he helps her stretch while touching her breasts and basically thrusting at her. After their talk about the benefits of sex, it starts to become clear that Jason isn't just teaching for people's health either.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Number 2, Amy's workout. Pitch perfect.
This is how we will become champions.
You can't fail if you never try. Pulling out a full workout program, the Bellas get ready for their competition by improving their stamina for the sake of singing better. With vocal exercises to get their pronunciation on point, Amy air guitars her way through her vocal bowls to put some energy into it. While Amy matches her pals on the rest of the exercise, even doing ballerina poses for dance moves, she takes it easy for the cardio. As everyone else jogs up and down the bleachers, Amy just kicks her legs up and down for her horizontal running routine.
I'm doing horizontal running.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few laughable mentions.
He didn't call. He'll call. Oh, I don't think so, Alex.
Number 1, Office Curls. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
1001. 1002.
While some of us work out for our health, others do it to show off. Inviting Veronica into his office, Ron is exercising topless when she walks in, shocking her with his shirtless appearance. Insisting he wasn't expecting her despite asking her to enter, it's obvious Ron is trying to impress her.
Just doing my workout. Tuesday's arms and back.
Blaming an alleged 1,000 reps for his deep burn, Ron clearly doesn't exercise, as he makes up one of the muscles he's allegedly working on.
You have your ubulus muscle that connects to the upper dorsimus.
Ron's transparently bad act is so ridiculous, he even tries to play it off as boring workout time before claiming he has no time for the gym.
I have very little time to get to the gym, so I have to sculpt my guns at the office.
Oh, stop calling your arms guns.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.